Good afternoon. Let us pray. We thank you, Holy One, for these young women who have spent their days in faith and courage, learning and experiencing the wonders of the universe now disclosed to them. Bestow your blessings on Gettysburg College and on these worthy young citizens who will soon enter the ranks of our alumni. May your Spirit at work help them to discern what is best and noblest in the challenges which the future shall bring. Into your hands, we commend the class of 2010. Continue to watch over them. Keep them as the apple of your eye. Bestow on them a greater measure of wisdom. Fortify them for deeper and more responsible participation in the affairs of this world, that they may carry forward the ideals we share, as the power of service is extended even to the ends of the earth. Now may the Spirit of all that is good bind us more closely together with loyalty and devotion, that we may labor not simply for our own advantage, but for the common good of all humankind, to your glory and honor. Amen. I give you our president, Dr. Janet Riggs. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. Welcome, families, friends, guests, and a special welcome to the student athletes on our women's lacrosse team who are members of the class of 2010. And I need to offer an extraordinary welcome to Lauren Colleen Woodman, whose name got missed on the program. We are going to reprint it, and you will have the corrected program. Our apologies for that. It's a rainy day today, but it's going to be perfect lacrosse playing weather this weekend. Guarantee it. I want to congratulate all of you students on a terrific lacrosse season. We are so proud of your athletic skill. We're so proud of your ability to play so well together as a team, and we wish you all the best as you advance in national tournament play. And we're really glad you're going to be doing it here at Gettysburg. Today, we celebrate all that you have accomplished during your years here at Gettysburg. We celebrate your self-discipline, your determination, your energy. We celebrate your ability to juggle successfully all the demands on your life. It isn't easy to balance studying, community service, practice, a busy game schedule, internships, a social and family life. But I can assure you that the skill of juggling that busy schedule will serve you well as you go on to careers or for further education. You leave Gettysburg with a gift. You have been privileged to receive a very fine liberal arts education. We ask that you use it well. That critical thinking ability you've developed, those writing and communication skills, that ability to take on new and diverse perspectives, take it all with you and put it to use, not just on the job, but also in your community. Look for ways to translate what you have learned here to really make a difference. For most of you, this education would not have been possible without the support of your family, and I'm happy to see some family here today. Please remember to thank them and all of those who have given you support over your college years, those who have cheered you on, believed in your dreams, anguished over your defeats, and applauded your victories, both on the playing field and in the classroom. On behalf of the entire Gettysburg College community, I offer you our very best wishes. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce our interim provost, Jay White.
Ladies, we're here to celebrate something extraordinary, not just in your life, but also the life of the institution. So my warmest greetings to you, to your family and friends that have joined you here today. This is a special time because we're here to celebrate your achievement as students, your achievement as athletes, and we are all just waiting to see what you're going to do when you go out into the world and affect it somehow. Because, we're also here because we're celebrating the commencement of a new stage of your life. You've finished the past 4 years, you're getting through it, you look a little bit older than you did when you started, but we're excited to have been a part of that maturation for you. We're excited to see you go out as you start this next stage. And I've got some bad news for you, because a lot of you are thinking, goodness gracious, after 4 years here in Gettysburg, I'm done. I will think fondly of my time there, but I'm going to tell you that as you have affected this institution, as you have changed it by your presence here, it has forever changed you. In every single decision that you make, there will be some little bit of Gettysburg College in that process that you make that decision. In every thought that you have, there will be some little element that harks back to your time here at Gettysburg College. You'll find this. Sometimes it'll be apparent, sometimes it won't be, but I guarantee you will always be there. So as much as you want to think that you're leaving Gettysburg, you will never, ever leave. It's always going to be a part of you, always. Now, I join the President in welcoming you and your family to this very, very special occasion. But I represent the faculty, and I thought it was important also to have a very visible member of the faculty come and speak with you today to share with you the feelings of the faculty about you in this special way. So I've actually asked Dr. Chris Stempley, who's co-chair of the Department of Health Sciences, to come and share with you some thoughts by the faculty. So let me join everyone up here on the stage in congratulating you, and let me now introduce Professor Stempley.
Thank you, Provost White, for your introduction. Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, teammates, and other guests. Congratulations to Jessica, Erin, Nicole, Nina, Emily, Lexi, Kristen, Anna, Hollis, and Lauren, as we mark this important milestone in your education. And congratulations for your success on the lacrosse field that has brought us together this afternoon for this special event. I actually have something in common with you. I too was a student athlete at a small liberal arts college, although I was never fortunate enough to go on to nationals and to have a special commencement ceremony in my honor. I attended Ursinus College and played on the field hockey and the badminton teams. And yes, badminton was a varsity sport at Ursinus. So how I ended up at Ursinus is actually an interesting story that I will share briefly with you, because my Ursinus experience played a significant role in shaping who I am today. When I was in high school and starting to look at colleges, my parents told me I could go anywhere in the country as long as it was a small liberal arts college. They both had attended liberal arts colleges, and they thought this was essential for my educational experience. The problem was, my passion at that time was field hockey, and I had dreams of playing at a large Division I school. So as you can imagine, we had some interesting dinner-time conversations in my family about academics and athletics. Fortunately, we found Ursinus, a liberal arts college that at that time had a Division I field hockey program, so we were all happy. I have to admit that as a high school student, I didn't really get why my parents insisted on a liberal arts college. Once I was your age and graduating from college, I had a little bit better idea of the value of my liberal arts education. But now, after spending 13 years on the faculty here at Gettysburg, I think I finally understand why a liberal arts education is so valuable in our complex world. So I'd like to spend a few minutes with you this afternoon thinking about the value of a liberal arts education as you're completing your time at Gettysburg and preparing to move on to the next chapter in your lives. I always enjoy milestones in life because it gives us an opportunity to pause and to reflect on where we have been and to ponder where we are going. A commencement provides the perfect opportunity to look back and then to look forward. So let's begin with looking back. 4 years ago, your class flag flew from the cupola in Penn Hall when we welcomed you to Gettysburg College. Many people, including your family, your friends, and those of us here at the college were excited for you and had high expectations for you. If you think back to that time, I imagine you also were excited and wondered what the next 4 years would bring. At Gettysburg, our mission was to help you become active participants and leaders in a changing world. We wanted to help you to become lifelong learners who are curious about the world around you. We wanted your education to be broad, which is why you all took courses in the arts, the humanities, the social sciences, and the natural sciences. We also wanted your education to be deep, and we hope you found your intellectual passion in your selected major. We wanted you to become effective communicators, both orally and in writing. That's why we gave you lots of opportunities to give presentations and to write papers. We wanted you to develop an understanding of diverse cultures, which is why you all studied a second language and took cultural diversity courses. Finally, we wanted you to become independent, critical thinkers who can integrate a large amount of information. That's why you all completed a capstone project during your senior year. But there is more to our liberal arts education. We also strove to help you develop your personal characteristics, virtues like integrity, flexibility, tenacity, dependability, kindness, and leadership. So did we succeed in our mission with you? I hope so, and I think you do hope so as well. You all completed the Gettysburg curriculum and the courses for your chosen majors. Some of you were very successful academically and were members of the Dean's List and are graduating with departmental honors. One of you is an academic All-American, a very high honor. Several of you studied abroad for a semester, and one of you was recently invited to participate in a special research project in Africa. 2 of you are captains of your team, demonstrating your leadership abilities. One of you wrote for the Gettysburgian, our student newspaper. All of you were successful student athletes, delicately balancing your schoolwork and your commitment to your team. This is no small task at a school like Gettysburg, and I commend you for successfully accomplishing this feat. A few of you were even multi-sport athletes, requiring even greater commitment and time management skills. Your participation in athletics helped you to develop really important skills like commitment, teamwork, discipline, perseverance, and the patience to overcome injuries. Sports also teach us how to win graciously and to lose with dignity. Several of you were awarded all-conference honors for your success on the lacrosse field. One of you was named the Centennial Conference Player of the Year, twice. All of you participated in Girls on the Run, a program for at-risk middle school girls in the Gettysburg community. This demonstrates your commitment to service and for helping those who are less fortunate than you are. All of you made Gettysburg a better place during the years that you spent with us, and for this, we are grateful. Now that we have looked back, let's switch gears and look forward. Once again, your class flag flies from the cupola on Penn Hall. This time it flies in your honor as we celebrate your commencement from Gettysburg College. As you probably know, commencement means beginning. You are leaving Gettysburg College and beginning a new chapter in your life. Once again, many people are excited for you, and once again, we have high expectations for you. So what do we want you to do? In short, we want you to use your Gettysburg education to make the world a better place. No matter what you choose for your career, you will have the opportunity to apply the knowledge and the skills you've applied or acquired during your years at Gettysburg. Whether you're going to England to coach lacrosse, or to graduate school to study English, or to the Smithsonian to work as a curator, you will have the opportunity to put your liberal arts education into action. Your educational background will be evident in the way you tackle a complex problem, in the way you communicate with a client or student or a patient about an important matter, in the way you interact with people with different backgrounds or opinions from your own, and the way you are curious about the world and always anxious to learn more. No matter what career you choose, and I imagine some of you are still wondering what career you will choose, your Gettysburg education will be put to good use. This is the value of a liberal arts education. It prepares you for whatever you choose to do with your life, because skills like effective communication, adaptability, leadership, multicultural awareness, problem solving, and creativity are always valued commodities in the workplace. But wait, there's even more that we expect of you. We also want you to be active and engaged members of your community. We want you to be leaders who will do whatever it takes to make positive change happen. We want you to be responsible citizens in your local community and in the world. This responsibility to be a good local and global citizen can take many forms. We want you to continue to volunteer your time to help others. Whether you are coaching a youth team, cooking for a soup kitchen, working for Habitat for Humanity, or acting as a big sister to a child in need, we want you to vote and to speak up when there are important but maybe controversial issues that need to be addressed. We want you to treat our environment gently and to think about sustainability. So I think you get the idea. We have high expectations that you will put your Gettysburg education to good use, both in your career and in your community. You may be wondering if you are up to the task. The answer is a resounding yes. Just think back to what you have accomplished in the last 4 years at Gettysburg. Our hope for each of you is that no matter what you land, where you land in the future, you will lead an active and engaged life. Best wishes for the future, and good luck in your next lacrosse game. It'd be wonderful if you could add national champions to your list of accomplishments from Gettysburg College. Thank you. So it is now my pleasure to welcome President Riggs back to the podium to confer your degrees.
The moment you've been waiting for. We will now proceed with the awarding of the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please rise? President Riggs, these students have completed all requirements leading to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Upon recommendation of the faculty, I ask you to confer upon them this degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Gettysburg College and the laws of this Commonwealth, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts. I admit you to the rights and privileges which pertain to the bachelor's degree, and I charge you to use responsibly the learning and insight that you have acquired. Congratulations.
Let's see, because you have already risen and are standing here for me, what I'm going to do is to ask each of you individually to come up when I call your name. You will receive a handshake or maybe a hug from the president. You'll get your the diploma cover up here, and then if you just go back, and then you can be seated. Jessica Mackenzie Crane. Aaron Casey Cushing. Nicole Marie DeTillo. Nina Gill Imala. Emily Elizabeth Gaffney. Alexandra Spotswood Hearn. Kristen Collins Kramer. Anna Teresa Scanlon. Hollis Taggart Stahl. Lauren Colleen Woodman.
Let's have a hand for all of these students.
Just a few announcements. Oh, no. Immediately after this commencement exercise, we would like to invite you to enjoy some refreshments out here in the lobby. We would now sing the Alma Mater, led by Kaylee Grimm, a member of the class of 2012. The music is printed on the back of your program. After singing the Alma Mater, Chaplain Donella will pronounce the benediction. We ask you to rise and remain standing until the procession leaves the room. Our newest graduates will follow the platform party down the center aisle.
As softly the evening shadows are veiling the campus towers, we come, a band of good fellows, to sing in the twilight hours. The silvery moonlight mantles the worn walls of chapel anew. The wind in the trees sweetly echoes our praises of orange and blue. Whenever thy loyal ones gather to waken fond memory, our thoughts shall be turned alma mater, O Gettysburg, back to thee. Forever am I thy debtor, and whatever else I may do, I'll love, I'll defend, and I'll honor. The glory is orange and blue.
Well, congratulations, and I will also say I hope that your next game is indeed a win and a good one for Gettysburg. Receive the benediction. Go out into the world in peace, have courage, hold on to what is good, return no one evil for evil, strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak, help the suffering, and honor all people. Now may the love of God surround you, the grace of God astound you, the hope of God ground you forever and ever. Amen. Congratulations.